Hi, I'm Pam Meyer,
Leanna Maestas.
and we are Feeling Friend. And today we're going to talk about a powerful strategy to use with your feeling friend. And it's called creating a positive scent memory. Yeah, can you tell everyone what a scent memory is?
Absolutely. So a scent memory is just like you might think of it as. It's something that we smell that's linked directly to our memory center in our brain. So one of the great things, or the added benefit we found with aromatherapy, is that our olfactory system is directly linked to the brain. So if you think of something that you smell, maybe it's cinnamon and it takes you back to your grandmother's house, or it's the smell of fresh cut grass and it takes you back to summer days when you were a kid, but it has that very vivid and direct, immediate impact on our memory. That's something that our olfactory system is responsible for. So the olfactory system in our body has over 1,000 receptors, and that's a lot of smell power right there. So when we have smells, and sometimes it comes up on us when we're just out and about, we smell something, we don't really know what the smell was or what triggered it, but we get a certain feeling, an emotion, or a memory that pops up because of that smell. And the reason for that is that our sense of smell, we have 5 different senses, right? See, hear, taste, touch, and smell. Well, our sense of smell is directly linked to the brain through the olfactory system. So it has this direct pathway. It goes directly to the brain, kind of bypasses some of those other things. So it's very immediate and it's very fast acting.
I know, I've had scent memory. I have a lot, just even, the smell of fresh baked cookies, thinking about grandma making cookies or Christmas time, things like that. And not just does that bring back the memory, but yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, definitely. So one of the things that we've kind of paired with our feeling friend is, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is creating a positive scent memory. And we're going to talk about the steps that we do to kind of make that happen. So Pam, do you want to kind of tell us what we do in order to make that a reality?
Yeah, so I had a couple friends help me out. We'll show a little video in a minute. But making a positive scent memory is critical to triggering that emotion when things are escalating with your child. So basically starting out with, say you want to have a calming scent memory. So get your feeling friend and you're going to put, I would say lavender. You get lavender and wild orange samples with your feeling friend. And I would say lavender is very calming. So creating maybe a bedtime routine, putting some lavender in the feeling friend right before bed every night. Read a book with your child, nurture your child, cuddle, snuggle, say positive things to them, all while they have their feeling friend and smelling that lavender smell. And the more often you practice that and do that, the more strong that scent memory is going to be.
Absolutely.
So here's some video on how Courtney and Eliza do that.
You have your feeling friend? Are you ready to read our book? Yeah? Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear.
You're gonna fall asleep.
I'm gonna fall asleep? No, you're gonna fall asleep first.
And then the other one, the other scent memory I want to talk about is creating like uplifting. So we used wild orange in this one. And we used the situation where they were all together as a family and playing a game and having fun. Put wild orange and her feeling friend again and smelled it a few times and had it right there the whole time that they were playing the game. They were laughing, they were having fun, and that's what's going to trigger that smell on their feeling friend is going to trigger that when they're having a tough time with feelings.
We're gonna put a few drops of wild orange in your feeling friend. Here. Smell your friend. What does he smell like?
This smell makes me calm.
Makes you calm. That's good. 2 greens.
You get 2 greens already?
1, 2.
Ice cream cone.
An ice cream cone. Oh no.
I'm gonna win.
2. Oh, you won.
not every child has the luxury of having positive memories or even safe feelings. And so could you tell us a little bit about how creating a positive scent memory could help our young ones who may have experienced trauma or just don't come from a safe and secure background? How can something like this with a scent memory and a feeling friend benefit those kiddos?
Okay, so yeah, I used to be a treatment and foster care therapist, and I worked with kids all the time that had experienced trauma. A lot of those kids, they don't have positive scent memories, and they probably have some negative scent memories. So being able to do that and create that positive scent memory with them, with the nurturing,
Just the repetition, that repeated safeness, we're secure, nothing's gonna harm you right now, all of those positive and safe feelings.
yes, safety is huge. So helping them feel safe, creating that environment for them, along with pairing that with the essential oil of choice, is critical, because when they're having a tough time and they're escalating or they're having a meltdown, strong feelings, then you just introduce the feeling friend to them, and they're gonna smell the lavender, and their memory's gonna go back to that bedtime routine, that positive, calming, loving, feel safe feeling.
Absolutely. And what a great time to really practice and reintroduce some of those breathing strategies that we know work so well to help ground the child and calm them down, or even energize the body.
Absolutely.
That's been another moment with Feeling Friend. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe and follow us on all of our social media.
And guys, we would love to hear what you think about our videos. Anything that you want us to talk about, more resources.
Video ideas, if you have feedback for us, you want to hear more about a certain topic.
Absolutely. Just email us at feelingfriendsllc@gmail.com. It's right there at the bottom as well. We'd love to hear from you.
Bye!